bookish friends. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. Welcome to a new day. We have some very exciting things happening in this video today because in a few hours I will be flying over to Oregon to hang out with some bookish girlies. Back in June when I was on my way home from meeting up with Ashlyn and Ian in Utah, Ashlyn called me and she was like, hey, do you want to come on this little like booktubers trip? And I was like, yes. So the day has finally come and I am so excited but also so nervous. I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that Ashlyn is going because we've already hung out, we're already really good friends, but I have never met the other girlies in person, so I'm very nervous because I, like we've established, have severe ADHD, and with that I feel like sometimes socializing and making new friends and being in new situations is very, very scary for me. I tend to overthink everything, I tend to overshare. My fear of rejection goes from like 7 to like 20. My emotional regulation is kind of hard, but then again, when I'm excited, I'm very outgoing and I'm very bubbly and I'm very talkative. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm currently getting ready for the day. It is about 7:30 a.m. and my flight leaves around like 1:45. So just for the next couple hours, I'm gonna be doing some finishing things for work and then finishing up packing, eating some breakfast, and then my stepdad's gonna come pick me up and take me out to lunch, and then he's gonna take me to the airport and then we will be off. This is my packing situation so far, and I feel like I have done so well this time around because usually I way overpack, but this time I was like, you know what, Faith, you never wear like 50% of the clothes that you bring, so you might as well just bring less and like see how it goes. So I'm trying to do that. I still have probably like 5 things that I'm not actually gonna wear in here, but I feel more comfortable having them, okay? And I still have to fit my heat pad, my medicine, my sweatshirt. I feel like also traveling as a chronically ill ADHD girly can be really difficult because not only do I have to pack like my normal clothing and toiletries and whatnot, but I also have to pack all of my comfort things because if I get overstimulated or if I start not feeling good, I need to have those comfort things. A few staple things that I always bring when traveling as a chronically ill ADHD girly. First thing, noise cancellation headphones. These things save my freaking life, especially when I'm starting to get overstimulated in the airport or on the airplane. These things come in handy. Second must-have, medicine. These are my earthly tinctures, and I also have a Western botanical medicine tincture, so this one is immune support because we all know you are very likely to get sick while traveling, so I try to avoid that at all costs. The next one is my anti-inflammatory one. This one is if my stomach is acting up, if my bowels are acting up, and I usually like to take it somewhat daily just in case. And then the next one is my feel better fast one. This one helps with like tummy aches if I feel like I'm starting to get a cold. It's immune boosting. It helps with my IBS symptoms. So another medicinal thing that I have is my tummy soothers. These are literally just like little mints, but they taste, okay, they kind of taste like black licorice because of the fennel, but I usually don't like black licorice and I like these, so take that as you will. The next must-have is my heat pad. I bring my heat pad everywhere I go, no matter what. Well, not like on a day-to-day basis, but like whenever I'm traveling, I always bring my heat pad. This thing saves my life. Not only does it help with my anxiety, my overstimulation, but it also really, really helps with my stomach aches and my stomach cramps. This heat pad is my holy grail, and I will never leave the state, leave the city without it. Also on the topic of heat pads, these little hand warmers that we all use in the winter, yeah, they also double as another heat pad. When I can't, or when I don't want to just sit down in one place and have my heat pad going, shake a few of these bad boys up, stick them in your pants, and they help with my stomach aches so freaking much and my anxiety, like when I'm overstimulated from like being out for too long. Because on trips like this, when I am with a group of people, most of the time we are out for most of the day. Like we're always busy, we're always doing things, and I absolutely love that. But I'll get home and I'll feel so sick and overstimulated because like I never took a break throughout the day. So just having little things like this that just like help ground me, help calm me throughout the day, and I can like wear this on the go and like nobody would know, saves my life. I also recently got these new little pill cases, and these are perfect for my purse because they're so small. I've been looking for one that's like just a little small one because I have a lot of really small pills in here that are my nausea pills, so I really hated having like a big pill case in my purse. So I like these little tiny ones. I will try and link them down below. So in this bag we have all my clothes and whatnot, and then in this duffel bag we have all of my camera gear, my laptop, my iPad, all of my like electronic stuff because we are all filming videos while we're there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring my big tripod that I'm filming on right now because it doesn't fit anywhere. It fit in my suitcase a little bit, but then I would have to not bring clothes on one side of the suitcase. So I'm just gonna bring my little tripod that's in there and see how it goes. audio in here.
I feel like that might be the whole house.
I know. My microphone's not that bad though. Like I don't feel like it'll be an issue. But if it's really echoey, so sorry. Yesterday we got off the plane. Well, I got off the plane around 2 something, and so I waited at the airport for a little bit, and then Natalie got there around 4 something, and then we got to the Airbnb around 5, and we didn't really do much after that. So we just kind of got food and hung out and like binge watched YouTube videos until Allie got here, because poor Allie over here in the corner did not get in till like midnight. Everyone's flight got messed up. Mine got delayed by like, I think it was only like 30 minutes, and then there's just like another hour that it got delayed.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours.
2 hours. So, and then Shaughnessy's is coming today instead of yesterday, so it was kind of a mess. Everyone's flight was kind of a mess, but we're almost all here. Shaughnessy and Ashlyn are coming in, I want to say a few hours, but it's definitely more than a few hours. later today at some point. That's kind of just the gist of what's been going on the last 24 hours. It is about 8:30 at the moment, and we are going to go get coffee soon. There's a little coffee shop that's like it's like a 2-minute walk right down the road. So we're gonna do that, and then I think go thrifting? Question mark to the room?
Yes, I think thrifting. We're shifting activities for.
Yeah, we kind of had, well, Natalie did a little itinerary that was adorable, and yeah, since everyone's flight got kind of messed up, we're shifting things a little bit, so kind of going with the flow, loose itinerary type of situation. That's about it for now, and I will update you guys a little bit later when we start doing things. I had to switch to my little microphone because we are in a very open space, and I feel like the echo, I almost said the shadows, that is not the right word. The echoes are so bad. I wanted to do a little like outfit of the day update, because, well, you guys look I did not fit the vibe here.
No,
like,
you look like, so cute though.
Cute, dressy, and I'm like, I literally look like
I feel like you
walked
fit
out of
the
trash
vintage
can.
shopping vibe though.
Yes, you look so Portland.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
fit that vibe.
I was like, do I look very Portland? I feel like Portland is my vibe in general. I was telling her yesterday, I'm like, I feel like me and Danny could live here. Just our vibe. Like, it's very like the down to earth, like kind of artsy, like art student vibe, I guess. We're gonna go thrifting now. I'm so excited. I love thrifting in Portland so much because I feel like they just have the best vintage find. Like Portland, and I think it's Denver.
Okay.
I want to say have like really, really good thrifting. Portland is definitely known for like having really good vintage finds. So you bet I'm like itching to get in there. So we're gonna go do that, and then we're waiting for Shaughnessy and I almost said Natalie. You're Natalie.
Right here.
Shaughnessy and Ashlyn are coming in a couple hours. So we're just gonna do some thrifting stuff until then. We're gonna do more bookish things after that. So let's go thrifting. We're at the movies now, and we're gonna go see It Ends With Us, and I'm terrified because I have not read the book, and I'm an emotional mess as it is. So, we'll see what happens. I really hope my microphone's working because I did not know if it was plugged in. But now it is Saturday morning. We are going to be going to Powells, which is actually like the largest indie bookstore in the world. So I'm so freaking excited for this. I already have a list of books that I wanted to get. Hold on, I gotta go grab my phone. Where is my phone? Okay, so I do have a list that I wanted to kind of like choose books from. So far on my list, I have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, The Ornithologist's Guide to Love, Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, The Summer of Yes by I think it's Courtney Walsh, How to Age Disgracefully by Claire Pooley, The Spell Shop, The Greatest Game, Convenience Store Woman, Tomorrow, Howl's Moving Castle, The Lost Story, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Out on a Limb, and Kala, it's Kala. Those are just some of the ones that I was writing down because I've been on a book buying ban for the last like 2 months because I knew I was going on this trip. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy any books until we go to Powell's. So I have like all these books that I've written down just over the last couple of weeks that I can choose from, but I'm definitely not gonna get all of them. I don't have that large of a budget for my book shopping, but I can be a little bit graceful with myself because I haven't bought books in a while. And then I'm also filming a separate video, so you guys will see that probably soon. I don't know like what order I'm gonna upload these in, but I should have like this vlog up before I have any other videos up. This morning, as you probably saw from my b-roll, we were just all kind of like hanging out. We had breakfast at the Airbnb and we were all just like getting ready in this little circle because we all just wanted to like chat and hang out. Classic girlhood. We literally, like, this whole trip is just girlhood at its finest and I'm absolutely loving it. This trip has been so wholesome and sentimental, and it's been so amazing like learning from all these amazing women and just like connecting with each person as like an individual as well. It's just been so fun and I am just having the greatest time. I'm also like totally fangirling because I feel like I've been watching all these girls for so long and now I'm actually like hanging out and now we're all like friends and it's so wholesome and it's such a good time. But yeah, we're gonna go to Powell's now and then I don't think we really have a whole lot of plans for the rest of the day, so I'll see you when we get to the bookstore. Okay guys, I'm literally so excited because I just found The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is her newest release and it's like a series that follows some characters from the Inheritance Games, but it takes place like after the Inheritance Games, and I've been waiting for this for so long. This is like one of my most anticipated releases of this year. I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes. She's an auto-author for me, but I didn't like the last book or the final gambit in the Inheritance Games, and I didn't love The Brothers Hawthorne, so I'm like literally scared for all of her like newest books coming out, but also this one sounds so exciting. So I'm looking forward to it and I'm adding it to my cart now. My cart? Is it a cart or a bucket? Basket? I keep calling it a freaking bucket. Why do I do that? Okay.
It was so cute.
Oh my goodness. So we're in like I was gonna say a rare bookstore in a bookstore, but like this is the rare book room and there's so many like super cool and beautiful like little rare books, and there's a little typewriter. I was like, Iris and Roman ? There's so many cool little books like this one. I don't know if you can see it, but all this stuff reminds me of like little artifacts and that I would see in like Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that. I don't know, like in historical movies I feel like I see all these types of things. National Treasure. I don't know why it's kind of giving those vibes.
Like go and do all these like fun fall things together.
Yeah.
Because it's like the end of.
Someone just posted about that too. I like just saw it.
Pumpkinhead?
Yeah. Like certain
It's more
booktubers
common,
that,
yeah.
that read more graphic novels,
Yes.
they like that one.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for all the fall content.
Same. This feels so awkward because you're literally like on top of a bookshelf right now. There's just literally nowhere else to film. We are now at Barnes & Noble. We spent so much time, like literally 3 hours. No, I think it was like 3.5 hours in Powell, and it was so much fun. We could literally spend all day in there. But now we're at Barnes & Noble. We've been walking around for the last like hour or so. We went and got lunch at this. Oh my gosh, this place was so good. It was called, I want to say like Koa? I don't know. I will like post it up here, but it was so freaking good. But I got this like really good salad bowl and I ate it, so I don't think I've ever inhaled something so fast. But yeah, now we're at Barnes & Noble because more book shopping, I guess. I'm going to do a little book haul when I get home because I didn't know if I was going to buy anything else here. But there's also a lot that I wanted to get at Powell's that I did not get at Powell's, so I'm gonna look around here and see if there's anything else I can get here. So this is where I was supposed to be talking about the books that I had in Barnes & Noble, but of course my microphone was turned off. So we are going to be doing a little voiceover for this section. So this is Kala. I've had this book on my TBR for a very long time, and I've heard it reads kind of like a literary thriller, so I was very excited for that. This is Places We've Never Been. This one is a little like YA road trip romance, which I thought was going to be so much fun for the rest of the summertime. And this is Greenwild. I usually don't read middle grade fiction, but this one looked really fun. And here I'm pretty much just explaining how the girl on the cover is literally me because we have the same overalls, the same hair, we've got a cat, plants surrounding us. It's literally just me. Oh, goodness gracious. Ow. Does this look weird? Like it does. I'm also so beyond blown out right now. There we go. Hi, friends. Much better. So we just got back from, okay, so we went to so many places. This morning, I can't even remember the last, I think I updated you at Barnes, but yeah, we went to Barnes and then, no, I'm already getting messed up. My brain is literally spaghetti. We went to Powell's and then we went to lunch and then we went to Barnes. So I did end up getting those 3 books at Barnes. So I got 9 books in total today. I went a little crazy because like I said earlier, if I did say this earlier, I cannot remember, but I have been on a book buying ban for a very long time, like 2 months. And so I kind of let myself go a little bit crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna fit these all in my suitcase, but we're gonna try. So like I showed at Barnes & Noble, I did get Greenwild and then also Kala and Places We've Never Been. And then at Powell's, I ended up getting The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I freaking loved Better Than the Movies. It was so good, 5 stars all the way. So I was really excited to pick up one of her other books. And then the next one I got is my first graphic novel. I have had this on my TBR for so long, and I see it on Book Outlet all the time, but I never just like pull the trigger and get it. This book though has gorgeous art. Like this is some of the most beautiful art and I love the vibes so much. I honestly have no idea what this is about, but I feel like I've seen it on quite a few people's like Instagram and YouTube videos, and I feel like when talking about graphic novels, like this is one that is pretty popular, I feel like. Next is one of the most beautiful covers I think I've ever gotten, and that is The Ornithologist Field Guide to Love. This immediately reminded me of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies because it follows, I think, ornithologists, I would assume. I'll just like say the little sentence on the top, but it says rival ornithologists hunt through England for a rare magical bird in this historical fantasy rom-com reminiscent of Indiana Jones, but with manners, tea, and helicopter parasols. It just sounds like literally such a good time. I don't know why I haven't picked this up sooner. I think it's a newer book, so very much looking forward to that. And then I got Howl's Moving Castle. This is another one that's been on my TBR for literally ever, and I don't know why I haven't read it or why I haven't picked it up, but I finally actually bought it. Next, I got Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and this is actually part of another video that's going to be coming out soon. I have been, like I've said a million times, wanting to get more into like literary fiction, and I am like really intrigued by Japanese like translated fiction. I've never read one, but I do have a couple on my TBR now. And then the last one that I got is The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is probably one of my most anticipated reads of the year. I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes. She's an auto-buy author for me, and I'm just like ready to be back in like the Inheritance Games world. All together, book shopping today, all of us got 32 books like all combined, so it was definitely a very successful book shopping trip. If you want to see what everybody else got in their little book hauls, definitely go check out their different channels. I will link them all down below. Now, I mean, we leave tomorrow morning. I think most of us have to get up like really early. I'm pretty sure Natalie and Shaughnessy have to get up at like 3 a.m. and I have to get up at like 4:30 a.m. So I think for the rest of the night, we're just gonna chill, hang out, have a little like bookish sleepover type of thing, and it's just gonna be a good time. I always feel so weird like filming in public because I don't know, I feel so awkward because I'm like talking to myself and I'm filming myself, but then I literally remember that none of these people are literally ever going to see me again, so I'm like, why do I care what other people think when I'm literally going to be passing in their lives for less than an hour of my life. But right now I'm just at the airport. I'm going to start before the coffee gets cold. I'm literally so sad that the weekend's already over. I actually wanted to cry last night when we were all saying goodbye because we all left like so early this morning, but at different times. But yeah, it was really depressing. I know that it's just to see you later, and we're probably going to talk a lot after this and hopefully meet up somewhat soon-ish. We all live like all over the US, so it's kind of hard to like do this very often, but hoping to get another trip planned soon. But I guess while I was here, I wanted to do a little update of my thoughts of It Ends With Us, the movie, because I realized that I never actually gave like my full thoughts. So rating wise, I think I'm going to give it like an 8 out of 10. Like when I first got out, I literally feel like my emotions were just so all over the place that I could not like articulate my feelings. But now I feel like it's been over 24 hours and I can finally like process what I watched. I didn't read the book, so I didn't have like much to go off of, but I did know like everything that happened. Well, not everything, but I did know a lot of like what was going to happen just from like booktube and Instagram and just like online spoilers, you know, like I already knew like what the whole story was about. And I feel like there's been a lot of controversy, is that the right word? Like people have just been like loving or hating it, I guess. So I don't really know all the drama, all the tea with all that, but just as a person who has been in an abusive relationship in the past, like I feel like I can speak from experience when I say that like they portrayed this so well. Like the way that they did it and the way that they made Ryle this like lovable character. We were like kind of rooting for them, and then all of a sudden like things start going wrong. Like was it an accident? Was it not an accident? So I don't know. I just feel like they did the whole thing like very well, and I thought it was like very empowering by the end when Lily was like, it ends here, like it ends with us, because I feel like people don't understand like how much strength it takes to like pull you out of something like that. And I literally loved Atlas's character so much. Like I'm not gonna read the first book just because I feel like it would be way too like hard on me and hard on my brain, but I do really want to read It Starts With Us now, because I feel like now that I've seen It Ends With Us, the movie, I can read the book It Starts With Us because I like know the story, you know? I don't know. I might do it, I might not do it. But yeah, I was pretty impressed by that movie. And I also loved Ryle's sister. I can't remember her name in the movie, but she was so funny. I love that actress. I think she's so funny and she's so cute. And I really loved like the relationship between Lily and Ryle's sister. I also loved the way that they didn't like necessarily, I mean like Ryle was like an evil person, but like towards the end, I don't know, maybe this is spoilers, so if this is considered spoilers, like maybe skip if you're waiting to watch the movie. But by the end of the movie, when Lily was like, if your daughter told you like this was happening, like what would you say? And he said that he would tell her to leave him and never go back. And I just thought that that was so like real and like human of them. I mean, nothing that he did was okay, but I do like how you kind of understood in a way like why he was the way he was, and like Ryle knew that he wasn't a good guy and he knew that he like wasn't doing good things. So I don't know, I just thought that it was all portrayed like fairly well. But that's my thoughts on the movie. I don't want to go like too far into it. But yeah, I'm gonna go start my book now because I have about 45 minutes until I board. So I guess I will see you guys when I get home. Hello friends, I am home now. I mean, it's bittersweet because I'm so happy to be home because I missed my cat, I missed my fiance, I missed my like coziness of my room and just my home in general. But it's so sad because I already missed the book girlies. This trip was literally so, I feel like just transformable, I guess. Is that a word? Because I mean, I went into it like obviously very, very nervous to like meet new people, especially like in the same industry as me that are like a lot more successful than me right now. I was just like intimidated, I think, by that. But literally throughout the entire weekend, like everybody was so beyond supportive and helpful, and like I was able to ask so many questions, and they were all so like loving and willing to like help me out in like anything I was curious about. So that was literally so nice and just so amazing of them. It's truly such a special experience to have moments like that with like-minded people. And now like coming back home, I feel so refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. I don't know. I feel like my creativity is flowing so much better now. I think like with my wedding literally being in 2 weeks, it's been really hard for me to focus on anything else. I mean, like, it's definitely valid to like not focus on anything else besides my wedding, because obviously like my wedding and my family and my husband to be comes first. But like lately, just with this whole wedding planning season, and just with this is like the busy season for my day job as well, I just feel like my creativity has been at a lull for a long time. And so this weekend was just very refreshing, because now I feel like my brain is kind of resetting and I just feel very like inspired and motivated by these girls. So that was just it was so amazing. Like I said, I already miss them, and we're gonna have to do this again because it was just so good. I have so much footage and editing to do. I think I'm going to have like 2 videos that are coming out of this weekend. So this one, and then stay tuned for the next one as well. Because I do get married in 2 weeks, I think other than the 2 videos that are coming out of this weekend, I might only have my September TBR coming out, and then maybe my like fall TBR coming out soon. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm trying to get all of my planning done for the rest of the month and for early September. But yeah, I just have so much editing to do from this weekend, so I'm gonna start on that here in a little bit. Me and Danny are going to go out to breakfast, and then there's also a flea market that's happening in my town, so we're really excited for that because we love finding like little vintage things. So I am going to end the vlog here, but I hope you guys had so much fun with us on this weekend. And like I mentioned earlier, definitely go check out all the other girls' videos. I will have them all, or all their channels, linked down below. And we're all doing different videos too. We all have like a bookish weekend vlog, but we all have like little special videos too that are coming out of it that I'm so excited to watch. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.